In this video, we'll be discussing the role and responsibilities of the Sangguniang Kabataan chairman and councillors in the Philippines. We'll talk about what they do, how they represent the youth in the barangay, and what residents can do if they feel that the SK chairman is not performing his or her duty. This video is a great resource for anyone who wants to learn more about local governance in the Philippines and the important role that the youth play in it. So, let's dive in. A democratic system is a form of government in which power is vested in the people, either directly or through elected representatives. In a democratic system, citizens have the right to participate in the decision-making process, whether by voting for representatives or through referendums and initiatives. There are many different types of democratic systems, but most share certain key features, such as free and fair elections, protection of individual rights and freedoms, and the rule of law. Democratic systems also typically have mechanisms in place to ensure that those in power are held accountable to the people they serve, such as independent courts and a free press. Some of the most well-known examples of democratic systems include the United States, Canada, Australia, and many countries in Western Europe. While democratic systems can differ in terms of their specific structures and processes, they all aim to provide citizens with a voice in their government and ensure that those in power are ultimately accountable to the people they serve. The roles of political positions can vary depending on the country and level of government, but I will provide a general overview of the roles of some common political positions in the Philippines. President. The President is the highest elected official in the Philippines. The President is responsible for executing laws and ensuring that the government operates effectively. The President is also responsible for foreign relations, national defense, and economic policy. Vice President. The Vice President serves as the second highest elected official in the Philippines and is next in line to become President if the President is unable to fulfill their duties. The Vice President supports the President and may also have additional responsibilities, such as leading certain initiatives or serving as a representative at events. House Speaker. The House Speaker is the presiding officer of the House of Representatives, one of the two houses of the Philippine Congress. The House Speaker is responsible for leading the House, ensuring that debates and votes are conducted fairly, and representing the House in interactions with other government officials. Senate President. The Senate President is the presiding officer of the Philippine Senate, the other house of Congress. The Senate President is responsible for leading the Senate, ensuring that debates and votes are conducted fairly, and representing the Senate in interactions with other government officials. Senators. Senators are elected officials who serve in the Philippine Senate. Senators are responsible for proposing and passing laws, as well as representing their constituents in national government. Congressmen. Congressmen are elected officials who serve in the Philippine House of Representatives. Like senators, congressmen are responsible for proposing and passing laws and representing their constituents in national government. Board members. Board members are elected officials who serve on local boards or commissions. These boards may be responsible for overseeing various aspects of local government, such as education, transportation, or zoning. Governor. The governor is the highest elected official in a Philippine province. The governor is responsible for executing laws and ensuring that the provincial government operates effectively. The governor is also responsible for local economic policy and infrastructure development. Mayor. The mayor is the highest elected official in a Philippine city or municipality. The mayor is responsible for executing laws and ensuring that the local government operates effectively. The mayor is also responsible for local economic policy and infrastructure development. Vice Mayor. The Vice Mayor serves as the second highest elected official in a Philippine city or municipality and is next in line to become mayor if the mayor is unable to fulfill their duties. The Vice Mayor supports the mayor and may also have additional responsibilities, such as leading certain initiatives or serving as a representative at events. Councilors. Councilors are elected officials who serve on the city or municipal council. Councilors are responsible for proposing and passing local laws and representing their constituents in local government. Barangay Captain. The Barangay Captain is the highest elected official in a barangay, the smallest administrative division in the Philippines. The Barangay Captain is responsible for executing laws and ensuring that the barangay government operates effectively. The Barangay Captain is also responsible for local economic policy and infrastructure development. Barangay Councilors. Barangay Councilors are elected officials who serve on the Barangay Council. Barangay Councilors are responsible for proposing and passing local laws and representing their constituents in barangay government. The Sangguniang Kabataan (SK) chairman is the elected official who serves as the highest-ranking youth leader in a barangay in the Philippines. The function of the SK chairman is to represent the youth of the barangay and to promote their interests and welfare. The SK chairman has several specific functions, including representing the youth of the barangay in the Sangguniang Barangay. The SK chairman sits as an ex officio member of the Sangguniang Barangay, the highest legislative body in the barangay. As a member of the Sangguniang Barangay, the SK chairman has a voice in local governance and can propose and vote on legislation that affects the youth. Implementing youth programs and projects, the SK chairman is responsible for developing and implementing programs and projects that promote the interests and welfare of the youth in the barangay. These programs and projects may include sports events, cultural activities, and community service initiatives. Managing the SK budget, the SK chairman is responsible for managing the budget allocated to the SK. The budget is intended to fund youth programs and projects, and the SK chairman must ensure that it is used effectively and efficiently. Serving as a role model, the SK chairman is expected to be a role model for the youth in the barangay. This means demonstrating a commitment to public service, promoting positive values, and setting an example of good citizenship. Overall, the function of the SK chairman is to represent the youth of the barangay and to ensure that their interests and welfare are promoted and protected. The SK chairman plays an important role in local governance and can have a significant impact on the lives of young people in the community. Main duties of SK chairman and councillors. The main responsibilities of the SK chairman and SK councillors are outlined in the Republic Act No. 10,742, also known as the Sangguniang Kabataan Reform Act of 2015. Some of their main responsibilities are as follows. SK chairman. 1. Represent the youth in the Sangguniang Barangay and other local government bodies. 2. Develop and implement programs, projects, and activities for the benefit of the youth in the barangay. 3. Coordinate with other government agencies, non-government organizations, and community groups to promote the welfare and interests of the youth. 4. Manage the SK funds and ensure that they are used for the intended purposes. 5. Submit regular reports to the Sangguniang Barangay and other local government bodies on the activities and accomplishments of the SK. SK councillors. 1. Participate in the formulation and enactment of ordinances and resolutions in the Sangguniang Barangay. 2. Propose and initiate programs and projects for the youth in the barangay. 3. Coordinate with the SK chairman and other SK councillors to promote the welfare and interests of the youth. 4. Monitor and evaluate the implementation of SK programs and projects. 5. Attend regular meetings of the Sangguniang Barangay and other local government bodies to represent the youth. In summary, the SK chairman and SK councillors are responsible for representing the youth in the barangay and promoting their welfare and interests. They work closely with other local government officials and community groups to develop and implement programs and projects for the youth. They also manage the SK funds and submit regular reports to the Sangguniang Barangay and other local government bodies on their activities and accomplishments. If the SK chairman fails to perform his or her duty, residents have several options to address the issue. Report the issue to the Sangguniang Barangay. The Sangguniang Barangay is the highest legislative body in the barangay, and it has the power to investigate and address issues related to the SK. Residents can report the issue to the Sangguniang Barangay and request that they investigate the matter and take appropriate action. File a complaint with the Commission on Audit (COA). The COA is the government agency responsible for auditing government funds and ensuring that they are used for their intended purposes. If residents believe that the SK chairman is misusing SK funds or not using them for their intended purposes, they can file a complaint with the COA. Petition for the removal of the SK chairman. Residents have the right to petition for the removal of the SK chairman if they believe that he or she is not performing his or her duty. The petition must be signed by at least 1/3 of the registered voters in the barangay and must be submitted to the Sangguniang Barangay. The Sangguniang Barangay will then conduct an investigation and determine whether or not to remove the SK chairman. Participate in the SK elections. The SK chairman is an elected official, and residents have the power to vote him or her out of office in the next SK election. If residents are dissatisfied with the performance of the SK chairman, they can encourage others to vote for a different candidate in the next election. Residents should be aware that making false or malicious accusations against the SK chairman is a violation of the law and can lead to legal consequences. It is important to provide evidence and follow the proper procedures when reporting or addressing issues related to the SK chairman's performance. We hope you found this video informative and helpful in understanding the role and responsibilities of the Sangguniang Kabataan chairman and councillors in the Philippines. As we've discussed, they play an important role in representing the youth in the barangay and promoting their welfare and interests. If you have any questions or comments about this topic, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos like this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more updates. This is Teacher Junrel. Thank you for watching.